Printing t-shirts is supposed to be fun and profitable, but nothing kills the vibe or your profits faster than making rookie mistakes that leave your shirts looking sad. So today I'm breaking down the top mistakes I see people make all the time and how you can dodge them like a pro. And yeah, I'm calling you out. If you've done one of these before, don't worry. We've all been there. I've made literally every single one of these. So with that, let's just go ahead and start with number one. And that is hesitating when you're peeling your transfers. If the transfer says hot peel, that's not a suggestion. That's the entire rule. You wait even just a few seconds too long, you can have a transfer that either doesn't peel correctly or that cracks immediately after printing or simply just lifting the carrier. All of our screen print transfers and DTF transfers are labeled clearly, hot peel or cold peel. Don't overthink it. Trust the label and peel with confidence. Do not hesitate. All right, on to mistake number two, cheaping out on a heat press for too long. Yeah, I know, Amazon has some very tempting offers. You can get a $120 heat press. Cool, but don't expect it to last forever. While these are okay to start sometimes, we always recommend going with a reliable heat press for a variety of reasons, such as the TransPro Plus heat press from ProWorld. You can check out a full review and feature breakdown if you want to see that in this video right here. Now, the problem isn't just that the heat press can break or can have some sort of fault. It's that the pressure and the heat can also be inconsistent, and there's a lot of reports about this. You don't get features that help you out down the line either and can help you scale, such as, let's say, interchangeable platens, a slide out drawer, which a slide out drawer can help you out with a lot more than scaling, such as like not burning yourself, or automatic opening, so that you can guarantee that your shirts or your garments never scorch and they never burn. Besides all of that, Amazon presses, they don't have a warranty or really much customer support. So if anything breaks a couple of months down the line, you might be stuck having to replace the entire press on your own, which at the end of the day can lead to some downtime and some unhappy customers. Now, ProWorld has presses that are built to actually last, and some of the best customer support to help you make sure that you're always up and running. All right, on to mistake number three, going with the cheapest transfers. And trust me, I've done this before, and I've literally paid the price. I get it, saving money feels good, but when the print feels like straight paper and the transfer starts to crack after one or two washes, your customers aren't going to come back. Cheapest does not mean best, or even reliable for that matter. Not only that, but with the cheap transfers, you don't get proper customer service either. Look at this transfer. I submitted it to a different company, which I am not going to name, and just look how they sent it. There's blotches of white everywhere where there really shouldn't be. This transfer, this print should not have passed QA. ProWorld's transfers are priced right, but they're also built for long-term wear. And you have people actually checking them to make sure that you don't receive anything like this. So press today, and a year down the line, you can rest assured that your prints will still be there with minimal to really no cracking or fading. You don't want to gamble your reputation for just a couple of bucks. And also, trust me when I say that I have a lot of returning customers because of the quality of my prints. And this goes really for anything, whether it's transfers, presses, or heat transfer vinyl. Always stick with quality products for pro results, even if it costs a couple of dollars more. All right, mistake number four, print sizing that makes no sense. Nothing screams amateur like a chest logo that's either tiny like a little pocket graphic when it's not supposed to be, or massive like a huge billboard on your chest. As a standard rule of thumb, standard chest designs land at around 12 by 12 inches. Back designs can be the same or even a little bit bigger. And pocket logos, they're usually going to be about 3 to 4 inches wide. All right, mistake number five, horrible placement. Too low, too high, not centered, tilted. We've all seen it. That off-center design that literally makes you tilt your head just so you can read it. Invest in a placement ruler or a t-shirt ruler. It's a really cheap tool that can really help you out when you're placing your designs. But as a general rule of thumb, 4 fingers down from the neckline for front prints. But that's kind of tough to measure since we all have different size hands. So we can estimate about 4 inches down from the collar. Now for pocket logos, the same 4 inches down, but move to the left and center the design where the neckline meets the sleeve of the garment. All right, on to number 6, using only one method of printing. This is something that I got stuck with for a while and I paid for. If HTV is all you know, you're missing out. Different jobs are going to call for different tools. Screen print transfers for big runs, DTF for full color or smaller runs. As a general rule of thumb, anything that would be above 20 orders with the same design, same size, and size color, just go with screen print transfers. Below that, go with DTF. Single prints or one-offs, you can use DTF, but HTV will most likely be your better option because it's going to be a bit more affordable. But again, this is a general rule of thumb. This is going to vary wildly on your job specifics. Sometimes it would be better to do 20 or 30 chest logos on a DTF gang sheet. Other times it'll work out better to use screen print gang sheets. To be honest, you're not going to know what's really best until you actually start to get pricing. I always compare DTF and screen print transfers wherever it's relevant, wherever I can do either or, to see which would be the better pricing for me and my customers. I'll go to the Pro World website, add my design for the screen print transfers, and I'll also do it under DTF to see which option is best for my current job. It's not always going to be the same, so be sure to vary your printing methods. And quality, don't even sweat that. Both DTF and screen print transfers from Pro World have amazing feel and last multiple washes. I have shirts that were pressed, I want to say easily over a year ago, with both methods, screen print and DTF, that are still going strong. Pro World carries everything, so you can mix and match methods depending on the project. All right, mistake number 7, and the last one, which is also the most costly one, and the one that cost me $17,000. Buying a DTG or a DTF machine. I know these things are shiny, they're cool, you get full color prints, you get no limits on color. It's the future of t-shirts, right? But here's the reality. Maintenance, learning curve, cost, and even health hazards. A lot of people, myself included, have made the mistake of jumping onto one of these printers and sink thousands, if not tens of thousands, into a printer that you don't really need. And then you regret it. You start to realize what really goes into owning one of these. The costs and the maintenance alone were really enough to just make me regret my purchase. I had a DTG printer and a DTF printer that both needed to be ran daily, specifically for maintenance, so that the heads don't dry out. Specifically, the white. The white ink is horrible to work with. And look, truthfully speaking, if you're not printing daily multiple t-shirts, then you're going to be losing money. Because these printers literally use ink and throw it away just to stay, well, usable. And don't even get me started with health hazards. I've had some personal experiences with DTF transfers where I even inhale just a little bit of the fumes that come out when you cure the powder. Even if I have my garage door open, all of my windows open, and just, fans blowing all of the air outside. Unless you have a very, very sophisticated extraction system for these fumes, because I personally have had my asthma start to flare up because of those fumes. Honestly, transfers are all you need, along with some HTV, to get everything that you need done. Now remember, literally everything that you need, whether it's DTF, screen print, HTV, or any help down the line with your t-shirt business, Pro World's got your back. We can help you out with really anything that you need. You can send us a message, leave us a comment in our videos. I will personally make sure to reply back to you, and make sure you check out all of our products on our website, because honestly, there's a reason that Pro World's been around for over 50 years and still going strong. So let me know what your biggest mistake is down in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. Huge thank you to everyone for watching, especially if you made it all the way to the end. My name is Mario with Pro World, and I'll catch y'all next time.